Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility.
Trigon encountered.
Take heed, Meridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
The Trigon stalks us, waiting for an opportune moment to strike. Band together. No Trigon will slay us this day. All specs detecting two in his presence. Specs deep scan ready. Equipment marked. Fresh munitions. War gear acquired.
Smart Xenos filth. It knows when not to strike. A lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's Keep.
You heard the Magos brothers. Rally at the lift platform.
Hail, Astartes. I have summoned the transport lift at the request of Magos Gallio. Remain patient. Transport lift inbound. Perplexing. I have transmitted no authorizations.
This is not an ideal run point. We must keep moving until the lift arrives.
Transport lift status incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases. Warpaths never run smooth.
Rarely is it this little. Fresh magazine in.
Lift has arrived.
Now to the lift! For the Emperor! Son of Gilligan.
Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bioresearch Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Never have I encountered a servo skull that speaks in such a manner.
Meridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am... Irritant signal silenced. Discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing. A morose servo skull is not our problem. A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him again.
Trigon is a greater threat than a malfunctioning servo skull.
That servo skull deserves extra scrutiny. And so does whoever tampered with it.
Servo skulls serve the Imperium beyond their lifespan. Remember that, brothers.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Mitrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequency. But now, the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Mitrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and store in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
Heard and acknowledged. Check your aim. You lay down time our proud. Rearming. Visual feedback. No more surprises from this later. We have a Trigon complication. It seeks to drown us in sheer numbers.
Status. The facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Melter munitions should be nearby.
Annihilate tyranny rally points. Substructure demolition achieved.
Eradicate the Xenos crawlways with the melter charges. Suspects ready to scan. Seal the Xenos-infested chasms with the thermal weaponry. Brothers,
inside the
towards
facility,
the objective.
You'll find Mitria cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to the soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen. I must drag you back into the light.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Righteous Reek is a beacon to the tyranny.
Gather to me, brother!
Closer and closer.
Swapping magazine.
firsthand. I pose no threat to Gallia or the Imperium, even if I should fall.
Disconnect her synaptic tethers from the facility command terminals. Stand firm. I expect her to route Xenos to assault your locus.
Hold this territory. Within the sphere of console negation. Consider this terminal unplugged.
Secure that console uplink.
Gloom cannot long darken the people's luminescence.
Where is that power cell?
I beseech you, Gallia, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Grox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Despite your stalling, Tech Priest, you must still face the Emperor's justice.
Futile, impotent waste of gene seed. You trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has left.
I will hold the console. Reloading.
Task complete. Console uplink severed. Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks. Eastern controls of Astartes flesh of the coalition of the Gallia. My machinations are refuge. You are fools. Silence! Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
The pulpous grey matter is in our grasp, mates.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation. Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Meridian.
For the Emperor!
Friendly fire. Need fresh magazine in. Rearming.
Another tyranid won't see us
Fire. Choke on your spores, gun beast. Swapping magazine.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor! No storms shall delay us any longer.
Warspec scan confirms this is the correct vector. Stay close and sharp. Medical supplies over here. Gathering supplies.
Glory to the
All specs
Imperium.
primed.
Brother,
Flagged objective.
faith without deeds is worthless.
I found some stims. Battle, brother.
I cannot land with that burrowing abomination gliding about. Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances, and Metrian's meddling code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Meridian, form up and dig in for a fight.
Target lock on its vulnerabilities.
Utilize Melter tactics to negate Xenos presence.
Purify the area of the chittering hordes. Strike incoming, brothers.
Trigon kill.